Ahe le kae nna re ke gatisetsa podcast a strata wa itse la ka e ko lo timela o ka ra ke japo ke tlo gatisa ka kwano a buti ke tlile fela ka re no itse ke mo mesong nyane e batla ke gatise Oh yeah. Tumela ba gaso peng ke mo ba gasene metuma shoka matlampana se matla ka tlatana tla patla batle mo tlopa ka tlatana go lo tlopola la go tlala se atla well this said another exciting episode of podcast ya strata as you can see born we in the streets re mo motlhabe ke gora ke re everything se re se dira mo strata because we believe gore the streets is where everything has to be. Honestly speaking, I'm not gonna lie to you, ke tle jana le gore bona I'm giving you the best and the only content it's proper in terms of the streets. You understand? It's quite unfortunate because right now people have been having fun. The 2nd of September, people have been having fun throughout the night. But I just came from Kifitile mo taverning. I believe every tavern why? Because people have been having fun. People have been having loads and loads of fun. Well, here I am today. I'm like, you know what? Let me go give South Africa they deserve another content because I know of late I've been a bit quiet. People have not been engaging with me in a sense. They've been wanting to do their own stuff. You understand? Mara haona stress as long as naki kitlabe ke try go push consistently so. You understand? One thing I add. It's value. What type of value do you add when in other people's life? The type of value that you add. You know, there's a saying black people, because of the color of their skin, have no value. That's why you see a lot of us we finish our money in a sense of buy materialistic things because we want to impress other people. We want to impress other people. You know, there's this thing how rekile Maserati this guy this guy. Kausa ne ba re no gona le ba di mane jo o rekile pholo di mane o rekile we mane di mane wa party aparo tse dintswembu you understand those things ke dilo tse leng gore ra re di add value ko rona but if o ka tsama o le a minimalist as you can ever be one a minimalist ke go bolela one thing ke itseng ke gore people ba ka se go tse serious le kae nna re ke gatisetsa podcast a strata wa itse la ka e ko lo timela o ka ra ke japo ke tlo gatisa ka kwano a buti ke tlile fela ka re no itse ke mo mesong nyane e batla ke gatise ke gatisetsa fela ka fa ke tsenang kgatele ke a edita fela ke a uploada go di Facebook go di kae ke nakonyana phakele bila ka re letsatsi a sempeleng gotla ka fa leng gotla mo nnate le ntlorela sentle o bona go le tsia melone ke go dumedisa ke feta fela ke fela ga bankela tlhoko ya itswile a skizi ke le disturb ke senya tsela ka jeko ke senya strata ka jeko ke a leboga botse o bona go morago ga go no tlang mmata go gae go morago a skis a kra no ke ditsela tse le tsona tse ke dilo tsa botshelong khonne wa re no tlo ntekola ke a leboga ga o ka diragala sengo ba bolella re ne ke le kafa o ba bolella botse re ne ke le kafa ke iketlile o mara ga ke khagala ba bona khona ke fa ke tswapela fela sharp yeah podcast da strata ngonne ke gore tsaka re ke go tlisa only the best entertainment ke bo ngonne ba re itse ba magaletse dio tse ke di dira and I'm going to give it to you as raw as it is because dilo tsa botlhokwa mo botshelong ke dilo tse di unedited things ke tsona tsa botlhokwa because this thing might not be valuable right now to anyone who's watching or to anybody. But after 10 years, it's something that pushes and it's something that going forward. Because if Kesa started now, I'll never ever start because there'll never be the right time. The right time will never come. Honestly speaking, the right time is now, guys. Right now. Right now. Right now. Start right now because right now is the right time. You understand? So, guys, anything so si dire because o serata push passion. But if you look at Ronaldinho, if you look at Ronaldinho, your Messi's, when they play soccer, those guys, they don't play it for the sake of money. Yes, we know at some point you have to be compensated and reimbursed or maybe paid for whatever service that you offer to people. Whenever offer a service here, entertainment. But honestly speaking, one thing that I can tell you, in them doing that, they are pushing their own passion. That's why when Ronaldinho atswere bolo, maybe Abaraga and then it does not go in, or Messi and then it does not go in. Frustrated, but they smile because it's an attempt. He tried to do something and then because it failed, he doesn't say we're taking frustrated. Yes, others are not frustrated because that's how they show their passion. That's how Banang fueled up to do better. I cannot attempt so many times so they're beating themselves up. But as long as you push a passion, the job that you're doing right now will never feel like a job. It will feel like passion. How also feel the creators the mixers as long as kids I'm safe and I'm around people whom I trust. Yes, somehow people but one thing as long as you are in the comfort zone of you pushing, comfort zone it deprives you of progress. But when the comfort zone it propels you forward. Like how look varsity, I'm comfortable the library that I'm studying in, it's good. Ke comfort zone as long as you progress going forward. You understand? The facilities that you use, let's one as long as you push, as long as you go forward, as long as you try your utmost best, one thing that I can promise you as long as you push us so kalerato. But there's mindset. It's something what's your mindset? What's the mindset what the money successful? This guy's mindset achieve the goals the dreams and go forward. There's also heart set. Mindset, heart set. Heart set is passion. What's in your heart? What do you love? What do you love, guys? Do you know what the mind can sleep, but the heart never sleeps? The mind can sleep. How? The mind sleeps in a sense when you are sleeping, you are not cognizant of like things around you. You cannot, somehow, yes, you can hear other people, but when you are deep in your sleep, there's a possibility that 30 minutes or 1 hour, all around you, unless it's a loud bang, unless it's something trigger something in your body, then you, all the senses wake up. Your mind is sleeping in that sense, but because your heart never sleeps, that's why. Why do you dream? Why do you dream maybe leader something else? Your mind, is it something like it's conscious of, but pelo e push at the subconscious. Pelo e kgone go bontsha o ja keke mara go sena keke. Because it's something that you love. It's something that wa nagana ka sona before. Now it's bringing it back. Now pelo ke yona e controla ntlhaloganyo, guys. Because the emotions ultimately di tlo dira tlhaloganyo ya gago gore e pushe certain parts of your body. That's why how lora, even though how cognizant of your surroundings, your physical surroundings, but at least le ga o robetse deep in your sleep o kgona go lora something. Why? Because pelo, be it fear, if o tshaba noga o e bone mo TV earlier, pelo o tlo e busa. Then if o rata go drive dikolo, you'll see yourself driving a certain car. Pelo yona, it pumps up blood every single second Be it you're asleep or you're not sleeping. Be it you're watching this episode or not. And please subscribe, like, share. Tell people who no podcast ya started le mo Ramakgasane mo itumo shaka mo tampana se matla o tliseditse yona ka go tlologa mo motseng wa Motlhabe. So one thing e ke le kang go bontsha yona ke gore as long as you push something se leng gore se mo pelong ya gago. Now, but there are 5 buckets to fill. 5 buckets selling gore tshwantse re ditlatse because hey guys, today ke di 3. Ke le boleletse gore today ke di 3. Today is the 3rd of September. Bona, o itse ke mbare spring se fitlile. Spring se le se tla ka August, guys. August, September, October ke spring. November, December, January, that's summer. Okay, story for another day. One thing I tharang go tlhasitse yona ke gore 5 buckets to fill. People are going to it's Sunday, people are going to different churches, they do that because a person was created with the need to worship. Because in as much as we know, but God created us in His image, not the physical image, but the emotional, the spiritual image. That's why people can love. People, that's something se le gore re simila ka sone. People re khona gore re notice dilo, we love food, we love dilo tse dintsi tse re di dirang tse, you can be angry, you can be dilo tse di re tsa common, they are common in us. Ne? Those things are common. The emotional part, the spiritual part, that's why people le ga worship differently. Mare everyone on the desire to worship a God. No, now make it Jehovah. Ola are wa make Allah. Ola are wa make Buddha. Ola are wa make. Ultimately, we are built. We have a need to worship. Somehow, other people ba falsify their teachings, and then even they lead people astray. But honestly speaking, people are built. God is thing worship. Now, people are also built with created with the sense of success. People want to be successful. Why? How no only one when you're still a child, an infant, a toddler, a baby, whatever that you were back then. You needed to achieve something. Ngwana ona abona something as a goal. Yo, wana di kitsa papa tsa koloi ke tsele. Let me go ke di reach. He bana, what is this? Ngwana tla ba khotla o batla go taste that stage of mouthing. Ngwana tla ba re ke batla go ya fale. Why? Because o batla go achieve something. Now le rona because we want to achieve some things. A certain degree, create a certain company, push a podcast, those things they are instilled in us. There's no one I'm not doing anything with my life. You want to achieve something, it will bring you food, it will make your life better in a sense, your household. You want to build a better house. Well, those things in competition. Because about years we compete there and there. But honestly speaking, one thing that I can tell you, we are created with the sense of achieving, with the sense of succeeding. Ne? Now, how do we do that? Remember, I told you about the 5 buckets. The first bucket, attain its knowledge. When you're still a child, bucket you're filling it up with knowledge. We gave the child informal education. After informal education, because it's an ending. Education is an ending, be it formal or informal. This is the true God. This is how you should behave. This is not how you should behave. This is the food that's right for you. Hey, the snake is something you must fear. Hey, a lion is a lion. Understand? This informal education. Now, education. This is the language that you should speak. But no child was born speaking their home language. Do you know that? They were taught how to speak. No Chinese child was taught was born knowing Chinese. No. If that child was born in South Africa, or Zulu, or any South African language, Sindebele, Sevenda. China, 2 Chinese parents but and then they stayed there. Ultimately, banaba botlo itse Sevenda. Or ha ile gore bo mama ge ba mo adoptwa ke bana ba ke batsadi ba Batswana. Ngwana o tlo go bua Setswana. Ha adoptile a sempa le monyana. Why? Because o achievile that. o ithutile that, o rutile that. That's knowledge, the first bucket. The second bucket, it's skill. Remember I spoke to you about skill set. Mindset and heart set. Now, this one is skill set. Skill set is also important. Skill set. How do you transfer your knowledge into the world? How do you apply your knowledge into the world? You need a skill. You need a skill. Guys, I know how to speak. It's a skill. Not everyone is a public speaker. Not everyone is a good soccer player. Not everyone is skill set. Knowledge ultimately we apply, because you can never say no knowledge and never tell people. The way you tell people, the way you sell it to other people, that's a skill. So, your sales, your marketing, because to achieve something, we need to monetize this skill, knowledge. We're monetizing our knowledge. Or you go school, you study a degree, a certain degree. After studying that, a skill, that's why experience, a skill. Skill is how do you bend something, or bend this thing? How do you sell this? How do you? That's a skill. We need a skill. Now, it makes you better than other people. Because how 100 people, but 5. These 5 people, outweigh babang ka skills abon. You understand? The skill set. Remember, knowledge, skills. You filling up the second bucket, ka di skill. Bona, mathematically speaking, 1 + 1 is 2, but how do you transfer it? That's why I teacher. Banal skills are root, banal skills are retain that information going forward. Skills. Now, number 3. You are selling the knowledge through the skill. I get? Ki skill or rekisa knowledge again. O serekisa bomang. You're selling to other people. Guys. Okay, yes, you can teach a dog how to do a certain tricks. You're selling it to dogs. I get. You need other people who so that you can teach their dogs certain skills. Or we're not transferring knowledge to their dogs. Now you're monetizing your skills. I get. The third bucket, which is networking. How do you network? Our life is far much easier because we have social network. There are no people passing around except Baba Fitileng earlier. But Hansi Kibu so when because oko America, oko Pretoria, oko Cape Town, oko Cairo, oko Angola, anywhere you may be, I'm networking with you through social media. That's why it's a social network. I'm networking with you. People are connected. My work, it's in the net. Net, it's more like a web. Net. That net, a fish net, an interconnection of wires. In a sense, a person connect through other connections. You understand? That's what we call a network. A network. The work that I'm doing, but be it content creation, be it social, whatever. Other people because LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere. I'll tell people through WhatsApp, or this is what I'm selling. Other people will tell other people through the word of mouth. Hey, the website. You understand? Network, right? You are networking with other people. That's the third bucket. What type of friends do you keep in your bucket? What type of people do you keep in your net? Or do you want to connect with? What type of people do you want to follow? Or follow whom are you following? Ke follow about DJ's book, ke follow about McG, ke follow about Nkululeko and Culture, because ke more podcast stream. Other people, I'm following Vusi Tembekwa because I'm in the business. Ke follow about Robert Kiyosaki, your Simon Sinek. Those are the people I'm following. I'm networking with those people. Or even though I can't reach first hand, I know people who know people who know people. Get a connection. No, for you to get a job in South Africa, or talk a connection. That's networking. If you can say if I get no, I get a business and then I don't network with other people, it won't be successful. Now, knowledge, skill, network with people. The fourth thing we tlhoka ke di resources. The resources. What type of resources do you need? Now, because I'm in the podcasting industry, I need a mixer, I need a sound card, I need a laptop, I need a microphone. Those things I'll use. I need a camera, I'll use them for proper content. I use those things for proper audio, for proper sites, for proper image. I need dilo tseo. Those are my resources. Omong ene I don't know. Now it's ke tlhoka soccer boots, I need a soccer ball, I need a field, I need a. Those things ke di resources tsa bo Messi, tsa bo Ronaldo. They need those things. So what type of resources are you bringing closer to you? When you have money, how bona your goal ile ko pele kwa? Are you buying assets in terms of resources? Other people are yes, na ke reka di taxi, ke reka di public PDP, public the professional drivers permit. Why? Because na ke batla go tsena mo the taxi industry, ke batla go tsena mo di logistics, ke batla go tsena mo fleet management, dilo tse di tshwaneletseng. Ke di assets. I'm buying alcohol because ke rekisa alcohol. Ke di resources. As people. So what type of resources do you acquire? That's the fourth bucket that you should feel. Now, the fifth one, which is very, very, very important, it's a reputation. I can't say I'm a good businessman. Tomorrow, somebody with business. What type of reputation do you have? If ke respectable, ke bontsha gore no, I'm a good businessman. Ke business ya ke it needs me to be very corporate. Ke apara di suit. Nga se ka re no ke tsa environmental management mara be ke phela ka apere suit. Ke tlo tlhoka work suit e leng gore it will allow me to be comfortable mo the environment ke pusha mo go yona. Messi a re ke apara di khoka ka samke ka Kigen Boboza. O apara di khoko, and that's why o bona gona no yana the reputation ya Messi ke gore no o tla be Adidas motseri yo Cristiano Ronaldo's batsa ke bo Nike because they have a good reputation. Check. Re na le bo Benjamin Mendy, re na le bo barekemang re na le bo Mason Greenwood ka go States ne go Manchester City and Manchester United. Those guys were allegedly charged. Never. Well, they were charged, yes. It never went far off. But they were charged for bari rape. Bari le go rape lo o mong ona assaultile motho a Mason Greenwood assaulted a lady, and bari ke mang this guy Benjamin Mendy ene o ne a falsified for ona a chargeditswe rape allegedly. Why you understand? Those guys reputation ya bona e wile. That's why the team di le ska di botlo go associate le bone the brands di le di a pull off. That's the reputation that you keep. Bona bo Junior Kanye back then ka 2003 bo Jabupule le di firework those guys le di cricket ba thunya ba twanza bona rough. Now because ba ne ba anwa thata, they drank a lot of alcohol. People pulled out. The team they went a wall. That's the reputation e leng gore wa keep. Wena ha o tsama o tshwara batho ba mmeka matsogo ira. People ba leng gore o networkile le bona ba tlo bua gore this guy ga sharp because we etsa so. We understand? So, in recap, what type of image do you keep? Okay, number 5, reputation. What the resources do you need for you to be successful? Number 4, batla di resources saving, and what are you doing to get them? Number 3, networking. O network le bo mang, who do you connect with? Who do you connect? Wena social media we dirisa yang. Wena when you go to people with the we take yang. How do you sell yourself to other people? Networking. Number 2, skill set. What type of skills do you have? What type of skills do you have? Naturally, I can tell you, I'm a facilitator because why? I'm trying my utmost best to acquire certain skills. Public speaking, communication skills, time management. Those are the skills I need. Number 1, the knowledge. If I'm a facilitator, do I know what the field gets an amoyone ebatla ing and ana habatu wakampoza dipotso let's say I never prepared for them. I can answer them. The knowledge that I have. Yes, okasitse everything, but do you have knowledge going forward? a o rutile e gona no ka mpotsa gore mogolo o rileng growing up what did your parents tell you ke ka ba bolela gore no nna my parents told me gore I should not walk out at night ke se ke ka tsamaya bosigo why because it's very dangerous that's the knowledge that they first taught me even though ga se yona fela but it's one of the fundamentals tse leng gore ba nimphile ha ke gola now information e ke na le yona ke gore mathematics x squared plus x mang x mang e mpha bokana o understand ke knowledge e ke na le yona hey when you reproduce biologically speaking or biologically but they taught me or no when you reproduce hey a man has to be with a woman hey the egg the sperm blah 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 whatever you understand so that's the thing eleng gore I tlhoka as people for us to be successful these 5 points are very critical and they are very important so don't forget to like subscribe share I'll see you again on another episode bone ke tswala jalo ke re morwa makgasane o itumasha go motlampa na se matla ka letlatana tla patla batlile motho pa ka tlatana go tlopola go tlala satla ena ke podcast ya Strata I'm out in the streets anywhere everywhere be a strat mate join me I told you gore I'll be having people soon enough I'll be having people and we're going to be talking a lot le bona batho ba I'm glad gore you tuned in and o khonne go nkutlela and you feel as if this thing it's for you please don't forget gore o itse keng whatever that you do for me you help me to do more for others you understand you help me do more for others because you do more for me only boys stupid bo mara makhasatna ke tswana yalo